Welcome, Elliot. Welcome, Smokey. Go join Buzz in Progress now in the Discord.
Down the rabbit hole, Anna.
What a perfect time to join.
A good day, sir.
How you doing?
How are they? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Mate inside. Oh, nice. And I got the join again. Okay, let me join. You haven't been invited to this club. What do you mean I haven't been invited? It said join right there, you turd. Nope. Might need it again. Strange.
I don't know if you got it sorted yet, but there's a chat share out there for you if you want to.
Ah, there it is. Let's try this one. Yes, it's reloaded now. Hooray! Yeah, I'm in now. Nice.
With our chats combined.
When the chat joins forces. Coders out there. We got quite a few real people today, which is interesting.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was observing them while starting the race here, and I'm not sure how it's going to go.
That's why I'm at the front. I'm at the front. I'm going to qualify at the front and hope for that.
I mean, we're always changing lobbies anyway, right? So we'll see if they carry on and follow us
Yeah,
over.
for the race will be different. Yeah.
But for now, I see a lot of going, but not a lot of stopping.
What are you in? Oh, you're in the Nissan. Okay, I thought you might be.
Yeah, it's my favorite of the classes. I mean, I like the Sauber, but the Nissan just jives with me better.
I took whoever was the fastest, the fastest Sauber on this track on the time trial. I just went in and stole the tune.
There you go.
I loaded it up, was like, I'll have that tune, thank you very much. And then I didn't even set a time trial. I instantly left, came in here, loaded the tune, and the car's great. The car's much easier to brake, much easier to handle. It doesn't spin out on me. The gears are easy. Very nice tune. That's the way to do it.
That is the way.
I don't think I could ever be as quick as the person I stole it from. And the name's really good, actually. The person that I stole it from, I think, might like Rally. So I'm even happier about that, because their name is Dirt, D-I-R-T, like Dirt Rally spelled, with a Y, Lad. Dirty Lad.
Nice. He's my kinfolk.
Right? It's like, yes, you look like a rally driver. I'll take your tune. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there's a lot of spinning out here. Lots of rear wings missing.
Yeah, bits of car all over the track. Maybe that's the strategy. Like, shed the weight, leave some trash on this track, make people drive around it. Obstacles.
No, too late. Oh, that's a... Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. I shouldn't have been in the passenger seat for that one. Dude's crashed.
I noticed that.
Oh, this dude.
He's trying to pass me right before that braking zone.
Yeah. I thought that was you in front of him. I was like... saw the blue. I was like...
He's got a fast lap. He's got you by 7.9, but...
Oh, nice. Go on, Jose. Oh. Oh. No! There is some good drivers out here. Who was this? V? V's pretty good. Paying attention, I like it.
I think people just get so used to other classes of cars, they forget that these are old and they stop slowly.
Yeah.
These are 80s cars.
You gotta drive. It's so you gotta be so gentle, so smooth. You start yanking them around, they don't like it. You have to brake like 3 business days before the corner.
Yep, 3 to 5 business days.
Right. You're lucky if your gear goes in right. Hey, Ram.
Little finesse to it.
Yes. I hit a couple of the curves and it launches you. Yeah, they're dangerous. Especially on that last straight as well. They're very, very high.
My brake pressure's a little high. I'm skipping through the brake zones here.
See what we get.
I love driving these cars on the Nordschleife. It's one of my favorite combos. Just so raw. All race car, no assists.
Oh, there's a rear wing. Just bodywork everywhere. We gotta try and beat this Jose then. Come on then. Let's try. Try and get some heat in the tyres as well, quickly. Oh no. Oh, he was AI. Okay. Yeah, it's a busy track as well, and being so tight, this could be interesting. Did he just go? No, missed that.
First off.
Oh, he's AI as well. So these are real people.
Alright, I think I'm gonna try to tune this now. Ooh, no setup. Oh, I thought I already had setup for this. Brake pressure.
Oh, no. Not this lap.
Just some small changes there.
Oh man, did not want to turn there. Okay, here we go.
Tires still, dang it. Try that again.
Track is busy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice. We've got another one in top as well. They're into the 129s. We got to get quicker. 129. Go on. Let's see who's out. Everyone's out. All right. We'll give it a second because the track is busy. What's he in? What's he in? Oh, he's nearly flat through there. Oh, he's in the Porsche. Okay. Oh, look at that. Lovely. 28. Go on. The Italian sends it into the 28s. And he's overtaken. Go on. That Porsche's a beast. Get you some of that. Spaniard still in second. Oh, he's on the grass a bit, but it's okay. Nice. Oh, he's good. He's good. It's just going to be quicker. Oh, he's quick through there. Come on. He's a 10th up. Come on, 3/10. 28.7 to beat. Oh, he's flying down that back straight. Oh, he's up.
Much gas.
28.7 to beat. 28.7. He crosses the line. 28.5. He took 2/10 off. Very nice, very nice. Is he still on it? What's he doing? Oh yeah, he's going, he's going. Here he goes. Already a 10th up because he didn't have the car to overtake. Grass cost him though. Oh, he's so late into that corner. That's interesting.
Are we doing mechanical damage?
It should just be visual, I believe.
What's it?
Sorry, the damage should just be visual, I believe.
Alright.
Should
Then, possibly, some of these guys are running 100% boost because there's no engine mechanical.
be. Yeah, damage is visual only. Damage scale is max.
There's a third category that's outside of that for mechanical damage. And it's the one that gets your motor to overheat, over rev, or break your transmission. So there's two exploits that we could use if it's off, which is closing the radiator and cranking up the boost pressure.
I got 85% boost at the minute.
Might as well take all of it. Did you got mechanical damage off. I was just thinking that, you know, if they know, they're going to be doing that.
Okay, let's try 100% and I'll see what happens. Let's blow an engine. Okay. Yeah, mine was set to 85. Ooh. Need to warm it up a bit. I think we've heard this. Nope. Okay, let's go. Oh, squirrely.
Only 5 of them. Bumblebee VR on the track.
Awesome. Hey, Bumblebee. That can't be good. on. Oh, you bugger. We're on a winner then.
That's more than I can do there.
Oh, I'm out of fuel! Oh, I was on a quick lap as well! No, I was in the 29s!
Damn.
No!
Classic.
Oh, booger. Booger. Oh, why's my ignition off? All right, let's try again. You're here, I'm there.
Wherever you go,
Well,
there
nearly.
you are.
I did a best one the other day. We were walking home. I think I can't remember where we'd been now, but we'd been out, and we were walking home, and we were sort of like halfway there. And she said, "Oh, I wish we lived here." I said, "Why?" Like as we walked past this house, it was quite a nice house. It's like, because we'd be home by now. I was like, yes, I love that line. Yes. Just think, if you lived here, you'd be home by now. Oh, it's brilliant. She's only 4. And she's coming out with lines like that. Fantastic.
In my neighborhood, there's a really shitty apartment complex that has one of those banners that's hanging on the side of the building that says that.
Really?
But the banner's like 30 years old, so it's like dilapidated, and you obviously don't want to live there.
That's brilliant. Yes.
That's probably intentional.
Ah, shit. No, it's because I'm an intentional fool.
At least you knew what
Thank
you're
you.
doing.
Okay, one more lap and I'll sort it out. Here we go, here we go. Johnny, I'll seize you.
One more lap.
Oh,
it
shit.
says.
Okay. No, we'll do it now. Johnny! Hope you're well. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Now they can hear you. What a fool. What a fool.
Yo.
Okay. We can do this. Why doesn't it let me drive? Oh, there we go.
USA. USA.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're not too bad. We're just racing. We got Nate with us. He's streaming as well. Check him out. He's cool. We're streaming. Did you say there was quite a few in here? I think. Did you say Bumblebee was in here as well?
Yeah,
That's
Bumblebee's
awesome to
in.
see. Whoop, whoop. Oh dear.
It's a party.
Okay.
My downshifts.
Now I can get into the 29s. That's what we're going for. The track's getting quicker as well because more rubber's being laid down.
Notice that.
Yeah, the 100% isn't too bad. You just got to be a bit slower on the throttle. But then once you get into it, you can really pin it and it goes, which is nice.
Yeah. A fossil. Holy hell. What are you doing? Buzz is doing things.
What, bro? I saw those Emirate pictures you sent yesterday. Oh. It's like being back at home. First thing my wife saw when she saw that, she said, "Welcome to North London." Is that what we sound like?
Uh-oh. Yep. Use the brakes a little.
Come on. Oh, I missed the gear change, you fool.
Water the tree, Buzz.
I have not watered the tree this morning. We're not doing bad though, we're up to 160 odd thousand on that now. Come on, man. Are you for real? Are you for real? Done. Come on, man. Oh, that's a shame.
Somebody underbraking again.
Oh, dear.
The guy behind me in the red car would have actually killed me, but he went ghosted, thank goodness.
We're on a 28 then.
Johnny
Johnny
Sasaki,
Not
welcome to the
Sasaki,
World
thanks for
Rally
following.
Family.
$149,000 now. Ooh-wee. Only started that like 2 days ago and we were 400,000. That's pretty good. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Like, it's a practice. Why are you trying to block in a practice session? What are we doing? You went off the track. Why are you coming back on the track into me? What are we doing? Need more heat. Come on, more.
Competitive practicing. Lol.
Right.
They are, Oz. Welcome in, buddy.
Fun. You look like a fun car.
Nobody else is. Dude. Bob escaped, thank goodness. Who's this knucklehead? I'm trying to get around him, he keeps running into me.
Hey, there's Bob. Which way are we going? I got people coming out of the pits and hitting me. Oh, that was third. Miss gear. I know I can get in a 28. I know it's there. We can do this. We can do this. "15 minutes left. We got this. We can do this. 28s are possible." Try and get some heat in these tires.
I'll just say it's a good thing we're changing lobbies before the race. Only the people watching the channel will know this. 'Tires are totally warm. Dang it. That makes a big difference. God, the track is freaking toasty. 127 degrees Fahrenheit. Walk around with the shoes off, you get your feet burned. It's crazy. Baby. The AI is flying in the pit at full speed and just jamming the brakes. That's crazy. Thanks, Forrest. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for the resub.
We're in the 28s though.
Much for this lap. Good. Clubs and lobbies today, right?
Nah, too much.
Excellent. Forest hosts some very competitive WRC lobbies every Friday if you guys want to jump on that later.
Oh, nice. I balls that up again. What am I doing?
Yeah,
We're in the 28s then.
It's casual for you guys, but it's competitive to me. Definitely not toxic. Yeah, you guys are fast, man. That's why I try to race with you guys as much as I can, try to get my skills up.
Hey, Bumblebee! Let's check out some. Oh, nice! He's got the Bumblebee colours as well. I like it. I like it. It's a Porsche. Okay, in 2 seconds.
The bank this.
Okay.
Oh, still can't get it. Break it too late there.
Okay.
Doing all right, man. Just doing a little racing before I go off to do a gig today, and then come back and do some more racing. Not bad for a Friday.
Yeah, that sounds like a good Friday afternoon. Kind of. Gonna let my dogs out.
Yep, and I just got my last paycheck in the bank, so I'm gonna go up, and I got laid off from the body shop that I was working at. It was just like an interim gig, so it's no big deal, but real bummer because I really enjoyed the cars I got to work on all the time. But in any case, more time for racing. my first week working back as a handyman, I earned more money in one day than I did at the body shop all week. So I think I'll be all right. Hey, 10 Stewie Street. Thanks, Forrest.
We got apples free. it. Come on.
Oh, that was late. Damn it.
Oh. Oh. Someone lost a hood.
Boss-up did a thing for you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Massa. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. See, Massa does so much that nobody even knows about. He is there all the time doing stuff. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. We need to get back on Elite Dangerous.
Happy to do that whenever you guys got time this weekend. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My ship is still on Mossop's carrier.
So is mine. I'm hoping if I leave it there long enough, he might just pull it up to try and get rid of it. Oh, he can play tonight as well. Oh, okay. I'll have a word with.
Well, after I get back to a little racing with Forrest there, I'd be down to do some Elite.
Cool. I'll shout up Mackie and Jera as well. Yeah, I need to get a scoop, which means I need money. I don't have a scoop, but I only have like 160 bucks in my Elite Dangerous. So
Yeah,
I spent it all on fuel just to get to you.
You just got to do a couple of data missions.
Okay.
Or Mossop's got a way too. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need much for a scoop.
Yeah.
2,000 or something.
I was so far out. I used all my money just to fuel up to get halfway back. And then Massap still had to... I think Massap had to fuel me 4 times just to get back after I ran out of money for fuel. It is ridiculous. I don't even know how I got that far out, man. I don't even know where we were going. We were far out, man. What did I do, Massap? What?
You don't have to brake that hard, AI. Bye. Flipped him over because he hit the brakes too hard.
You still have to drive around the corner. Like, come on. Gotta make it round, man. Can't just stop. You can't stop on the corner. What are you doing?
Yeah, they don't do
They're
very
on
well
100
that
as well.
first right-hander.
They're on 100 with medium aggression.
Yeah, that should be doing it. That's funny that they slow down so much. You should see them in the rain too. They're half as much skill.
Oh, I heard an interesting thing the other day. Those rallycross cars apparently that we were doing, you can be quicker in the rain on dry tires.
Yeah, Hammer told me the same thing.
Yeah, I was like, what? You reckon it's quicker on dry tires?
Well, they're rallycross tires. They're not track tires, right? So, whichever ones work better.
Wow. All non-fuelable stars. Oh my god. I mean, hopefully by the time we play tonight, I will be pretty far out. You know? Out of my box.
You're already far out, Buzz.
The dry tires won't stay dry when it's raining. Well, They do if you put the covers over them. I have like
Yeah,
winter
drive
covers.
around with the covers on.
Yeah, if you put like the winter covers on them.
Keep the
Then
tire
they
blankets on
should.
while you race the track.
No. In.
Why didn't I think of that? Only wet on the bottom. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, that's deep, bro. Mossop asking the philosophical questions.
Asking Phil some questions. Who's Phil?
Lanbao. Welcome in.
Oh, who's that?
All right. I'll pull into the pits here and go grab a coffee. Let's see who's still out there doing some laps. Nico.
Say hello.
Thanks, Mossop, for the alert.
Say hello.
I love how Frosty Tools pays attention to what people do. It says, Mossop, we see you fueling your space adventures and taking a break. Thanks for the support, and we'll keep the rally spirit alive. Making them cables. Yeah, I saw that picture of those pins that you have to fix. Man, a lot of extra work, huh? But that's why they pay the big bucks. Okay, looks like I'm not going to work today, so racing it is.
All day racing.
Yeah. One of the projects I've got to do, it needs to be dry out, but it is wet out, so I just can't do it.
Okay. If I back out, does it spit everybody out? It doesn't, does it?
No, it doesn't. It changes to someone else and they can continue. Yeah.
I am going to back out and create the new lobby.
Okay, I'll look for it when I return.
Group C, Salmon. Lose that on 10 minutes. We don't want it at midnight though. 12. Rubber. Time 10 minutes. No extra lap. Save. Yeah, visual only, damage to no mechanical failures, no random failures. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, there's something's beeping at me. Lots of beeping. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start now. I'm on it.
All right, let's go. Hand bow. Not working as well. Excellent.
Sweet. Everyone's got the
Like,
day off. This is awesome.
I mean, I'm unemployed, but I've already applied for 15 jobs, so it could change soon.
Nice.
Lots
Yeah,
of stuff
out
I'm
there.
completely overqualified for too. So if I get it, it'll be like, oh my God, you want this job? Okay. But my cost of living is under control, so I can just kind of like take a job and still do racing. I'm extremely blessed in this. ESR race day, let's go.
Look at those intakes. Jesus, they're massive. Just
Think
saw the side intakes on the Corvettes. They're so deep. Like you could sleep in them. That's huge.
I'm gonna
Oh my
take the
God.
Calisonic livery now.
Ooh.
But yeah, the intakes are massive.
Right? Jeez. They've definitely done an update though, because we've got new time trials of the week, and it actually saves your lobby name.
Oh, that's beautiful. Finally.
I was going in and out. As long as you make the lobby, when you make a new lobby, then I think it puts it back to 0. But there was a couple of points where I kept coming in and out making the lobby this morning, and it kept the name. So there's definitely been changes to this game over the last week, I would say.
See, where do we do? Where can we see? Update. January 20th update. Yes. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
So
6 days.
general stuff. Fixed the sun flickering on AMD GPUs. That's nice. Fixed trees and scene in general becoming aliased with medium to fast head movement when using TAA and VR. That's nice for Bumblebee. Fixed bug that could game freeze when you're watching a replay after player drove back to alternate garage paths. UI, fixed various UI panel and button corner graphical anomalies present when displayed at 5.4. Boring. Physics, minor adjustments to formula tread hardness in intermediate and extreme compounds, minor adjustments to wetness sensitivity for semi-slicks, all-weather, and vintage treads, further minor tread adjustment to stock car V8s. 23 and 24. Adjusted brakes differential, anti-roll stiffness, and remove bump stop range setting for Dodge ACR Viper, Audi R8 V10G, and Maserati GT2 Stradale. AI calibration for those cars that I just mentioned. Audio fix for the Maserati and the Aston Martin, and fixed center channel crackling for 5.1 output configuration. The tracks Cascade, fixed rain falling within covered areas. That was weird. Guapore, rebuilt pit building shadow object. Okay, Imola 72, fixed the garage building shadow, increased grid in 72 Imola. Nice.
Nice.
And up to 39 opponents there now. Ooh, we should do some classic 70s formula at Imola with 39 players. Olton Park International, increased grid and garage capacity to 41. Very nice. Spielberg Historic, relocated safety car parking, fixed parking clearance issue on the pit lane, and vehicles, Audi R8 V10 GT, fixed front bumper collision, Puma GTE, fixed a collision mesh joint sub-object name, F Junior, reduced visual exhaust backfiring, and adjusted cockpit POV to standard for Sigma P1 and McLaren MP4. That's it.
Okay.
Looks like there was a big one back on January 13th, though. I won't read through all that because there is a shit ton.
Okay. Yeah, they still update this really well. I do like it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, here, I'll just read off the dates. Here's how often their updates happen, folks. January 20th, January 13th, December 28th, which was right after December 24th. December 23rd, that was when the big update came out, and by the next day, they already had a patch. Like, these guys are on it. Like, look at all these
That's 5
patch
updates
notes.
in the last month. That's incredible.
December 20th, that's 6.
And they've added in we got NASCARs for free. We got new oval tracks for free. We got free DLC basically, which is awesome as well.
It's awesome.
Hello.
Our buddy Mighty Mouse is actually designing a rally game in Unreal Engine where you can actually do the transit part between stages.
Yes.
And he wants to make it so that it's like a big open map, and you can choose what the routes for your rally are going to be.
Nice.
So like you could design a rally. It won't be out for a few years.
Cool.
I'm not going to push the guy or anything, but yeah, I like his ideas.
I saw that's the picture with the white Evo, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. I have seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be super cool, right? Did I load my tune already or save my tune? Yep, I got my tune on here still. Okay.
31. Jeez, these guys are good.
Save it again. So I updated a few things. Oh, no. That blew it up.
Oh, the flames.
Yeah, I like that too, Hanbao. And I started practicing not running into the marshals at the end of the stage, since that's a thing now too.
I like that. I like that that's a thing.
Yeah, me too.
I think it was awesome when they actually added the bit that you could drive to the end of the stage. It didn't just go through the last thing and then just completely end, that for me was a massive jump forward.
Yeah.
And then when ACR added the beginning bit, like, oh, now we can drive up to the start of it, that's absolutely awesome as well. But yeah, if you've got BeamMG, I recommend doing their rally loop, because having to drive around and drive between the stages, it adds another element of danger to it, which is awesome.
On that, you know what I learned from Ed Best last night is that they added a stage, a point-to-point race on BeamNG that is supposed to be modeled after the New England Forest Rally, which is one of the events that he does in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I gotta jump over there and check that out later today.
Yeah. Oh, if you know what stage it is, let me know. I'll try that out.
It's supposed to be
like
NEFR. It's supposed to be New England Forest Rally. He said that's the name of it. Like there's a write-up on it and everything. So.
Oh, I'll have to have a look at that then. Yeah, I really like BeamMG.
Yeah, I think for people who just like driving for fun, that game's great.
Yeah. And there's so much different styles of driving. Like, I was watching Dakar at the beginning of the year. They had the Dakar on. And I was like, oh, I want to do some of this. But the Dakar games, they're okay, but So I jumped in BeamMG, and there's a trial thing that you can do in Trophy Truck. And it's brilliant. It's like being at the Dakar. You're bouncing all over the place. You know, you've got a time limit to beat. It's brilliant. It's not quite Dakar because there's no co-calls or things like that. But it's pretty close for being standard and just loading up a game and going, which I really like. And then I watched the Monte Carlo rally this weekend and was like, oh, I went on BeamMG and they've got a stage with loads of ice in it. And it was great fun, you know. I love it, being able to just to do anything that you watch on TV, you can go and replicate in that game, which is brilliant.
Yeah, even just for messing around in a rally car and just driving free roam all the time, that's just tons of fun. Lots of cool maps for that. But I think one of the things that really got me to recognize what they're trying to do with physics is I picked up one of those rock crawlers and noticed that all the suspension articulates naturally. I'm like, wow, that's really cool, man. Yeah,
that's like I say, you just do anything. You get into a rock crawler and then you take it slow, and you got to pull up. They released a YouTube video on the tire model that they've done, and they have gone to some lengths on that tire model. Like, if you watch the video, they've literally got a tire, a running tire, and they put it on the ground and then flex it and move it, and they're filming all of that, and then they put that into the game. It's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, that's excellent.
But and again, if you want to
do
try
more than just a copy paste of a previously successful game, you know.
Yeah. And if you wanted to do this, you could do this. You can do race cars on a racetrack. They have that in there as well. Like there's so much to it. So much to it.
Yeah, I always remind people what's nice on Steam too is if you buy something and play it for less than 2 hours, you don't like it, you can return it, get your money back.
Yep. Yep.
You don't even have to try to find a demo or anything. Just buy the game, give it a whirl. If you don't like it, send it back.
I did that a couple of times actually. I did that with Super Woden GP2. I was like, oh, this game looks brilliant. I really want to play this. I bought it, played for 7 minutes, and was like, I hate this thing. This is crap. I don't like it. But didn't have to waste my money because, like you say, I just got a refund and they gave me the money back.
Yeah, but on that, their rally game's fun.
Yeah, the rally game is awesome. If it's just the view, that's all it is. The GP2 is really good. The content in it is awesome. Like the cars that you can race and the races that you can do is brilliant. But the camera angle makes it very difficult. Whereas the rally camera angle makes the game playable, in my opinion. Okay, this is going to be difficult from the back. Let's see how far we can get up. Let's be clean.
Oh, is that right, Anctus? Yeah, I've never had to do that, but that's good to know, just in case I was like, oh, I forgot to return this, please take care of it. I only played it for 5 minutes. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, nice, okay.
Especially, I could see that being handy, because if you were like, hey, look, I spent my 2 hours just trying to configure my wheel and it didn't work, I would like my money back. That's great that they would actually return it, instead of like, Xbox being like, nope, we got your money, ha 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 ha. Stupid Xbox.
Okay, I think we have the setup on. Okay. Okay.
Okay. What's our lap count, or how long are we going?
10 minutes. I've got 10 laps, which should be more than enough because we're I got in the 28. So you're looking at 130, 125 a lap. So 10 laps would be plenty.
Sweet. Ready to go.
That's what I got. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh yeah, like a technical problem, Anctus. Yeah, that's really great that they take care of people like that, you know. Especially when you're bummed, man. You're like, I would have played this game, but it doesn't work. Steam's always been so much better than the other platforms. It's kind of silly to go try to make all these other gaming platforms. Like, just Steam, people, just Steam.
I can understand why they tried. I understand why Epic tried. You know, they want a piece of that pie, and I dig that. But Steam has it all sorted. You know, it's easy to look at. It's easy to go through. It's easy to see. Oh, that's around the inside. I'm staying tight though.
Right, you good?
Yep. We're still there, side by side.
But yeah, it's nice when you don't have to fight with people that don't understand games and don't care. Like, I feel like the folks at Steam, they're gamers too. They get it. Yeah, a little competition doesn't hurt. It keeps everybody honest. That's true. You don't want to run a monopoly. It's on.
The only thing I would like from Steam is for them maybe to release when they do, because they do release like some free games every now and again, but I wish they were good ones.
Yeah, totally.
Like I have to say, Epic, at the Christmas especially, like with their free games, I think they've done pretty good. This year was a bit of a bust, but they're free games, I guess, you know. But at least their games are like $15, maybe $20 games, so they're half decent, you know. Whereas the ones Steam's are giving away for free are like $2.99, so they're just like filler, really. They're not really a game.
Yeah. Steam is still more independent. It's just like each developer's just like list their games there.
Yeah.
Epic's like, for the developers, Epic is like, we won't give you any money until you sell 500,000 copies of this thing.
Oh, okay.
It is much steeper. So smaller indie devs have a much better chance of getting in front of gamers on Steam.
Yeah.
And maybe making some money on it. Like if you download a game on Steam and it's $3, they don't get that $3. They get like 50 cents, you know. But once they get past like 20,000 copies, that number goes up. So if it's a popular game and they're indie, you know, like maybe B-Man-G, those guys are probably finally getting some usable income that they can put into developing better stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a good test platform for indies. They started to try to make that kind of thing easier on the old Xbox, but the support wasn't really there. They wanted to say they were helping indie developers, but they really didn't. But it's all what you make of it, right? Like, if you're an indie dev and you got $50 in your pocket, yeah, it's going to be slow going. But if you're an indie dev and you get your own independent sponsor, like somebody that you know that's like a millionaire and they're your friend or something, they give you $50,000 to get started. I mean, now you got the advantage. You know, you can hire a team and develop that game, get it on the platform, start paying your money back. But that's just, you know, business basics right there. Oh shit, spinning across the grid. Yeah, it is for a lot of people. I know a few devs who've made games on Steam, and even at a small scale, they're making money. You know, not getting rich, but you know, not broke, not going broke doing it. Imagine what a bummer it would be to sell 250,000 copies of a game and people love it and the reviews are 5-star and you got $0. That's like, unless you're on Steam, that's a real good chance on other platforms. It's like explaining to your family, yeah, I sold 250,000 copies of my game this year, and they're like, great, how much you get paid? $0. Oh, Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Ow!
I like to make donations to small developers whenever I can, because I know that is the case. If you want them to actually get paid, just send them a donation. Like SimHub, what an amazing piece of software, right? You can set up all your own dashboards. You can run your your motion rig off of it. Like there's a bunch of stuff. I haven't even cracked the surface on all that stuff yet, and it's $10.
Yep.
Like, dude, give them 20, okay? You know, like that's the case in point where you know, the people making that game, they've saved me days of configuration, right?
And like you say, there is a free version of SimHub, but it's well worth giving them whatever you can because it's so good. Like you say, like it's worth money. There shouldn't be a free version at all. Like it's well worth the money that you pay for it.
Yeah, and as I understand it, the free version, it just like limits your frames per second on the app.
Yeah, that's it.
So you can give it a try, make sure everything functions before you pay them anything at all. And then if you dig it, it's $10. And if you really dig it and you're like glad that you saved 2 days worth of configuration and headache and giving up and screaming and throwing your computer across the room, give them $20. That's what I did.
Yeah, they're so good. It even runs, I got one of those HF8 Pro things from Next Level Racing, the vibration seat
the
thing.
vibrating seat pad. Hell yeah.
So if you use their own software, if you use Next Level Racing software, I can't run any of my dashboards because it interferes with it. But SimHub, like you say, have another working for it. You just go in and it works under their SimHub. You can do all of the configuration through their stuff, so I don't have to use the software it came with, and it works fantastically well. Like you say, it saved me so much time and effort of setup and messing about.
According to Cyllin, our buddy who is the motion rig expert, he says SimHub is better than the software that comes with the motion rigs.
Yeah.
And like that's
so good.
That's big right there. Faster response, more configurable, more fine tuning.
And like you say, that $20 that you give them, the extra money you give them goes into making it even better. They'll keep doing it, keep adding to it, keep making it better. So it's well worth it.
Yeah, like, you know, some people actually do shit because they like to do it, and it's not just about the money, right? So
yeah,
I always looked at it like, you know, what we're building with the rental cars for Rallycross. Dude, I love doing this stuff. I wish more people would show up, and when they don't show up, I'm like, oh, I guess I got to drive the car all by myself all day long. Oh no. You know? But if other people show up and they want to drive the car, I'd be all about it. There's enough room for 4 extra drivers a day to share the car with me, and I would love that. I wouldn't lose any money by sharing it. All I'd lose is seat time. But happy to
but you get to watch someone else do it, which is always good fun as well. I like doing that too.
Especially if they're a better driver than me and I can learn something. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anctus, I hate it when I have to do my favorite thing all day. Yeah, totally. I mean, you can't have ice cream all the time, right? You gotta eat some vegetables once in a while. But it's really nice when you can make your job something that you get up in the morning and go, sweet, I gotta go to work today. Dude, that's a rare thing, right? Me too. But you know, as a working theory for the masses, that's the thing I'm gonna miss about the body shop is I got up in the morning and parked cars, and then I would help all the technicians rip cars apart, taking off bumpers, putting bumpers back on, and then I would help the paint guys do a little bit of touch up and buffing and, you know, removing paint nibs and fish eyes and stuff like that. I learned a lot. It was really fun. And what was cool is I'd wake up and go, oh, gotta go to work. All right, no big deal. I love cars. One of the jobs I applied for was a service writer at the Sunset Imports, which is like a super high luxury sports car dealership, like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Porsches and Maseratis and shit. I would do that job. I would love that. And a service writer is, you know, people come in to get an oil change on their Ferrari, and you just check them in. You say, hey, how's it going? All right, let me write down your shit. Get you set up.
Nice.
It's not that hard.
Right. And you get to look at Ferraris all day. That's the way forward.
I used to be a service writer at the Subaru dealership, and that was fun too. It was right when the STIs hit the States too. That was the year that I was doing it. I got to pull, I think I remember pulling 4 STIs down off the trailer. So I'd climb up on those big trailer rigs with like 12 cars on them, pull all the cars off the trailer, and then I'd have to drive them to a lot that was about 4 or 5 miles down the freeway.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Hello, Jessica. Let me put qualifying on, and then I'll get you some biscuits. Okay. Yeah, that was good. Ended up 4th. Not too bad. Didn't crash. That's probably the best race I've had in a few weeks, actually. Tune makes a difference.
Yeah, that was fun. I was not fast there. I was just cruising and chatting, but that was still good. What up, Naki? Or should I say, Tarbe? Alright, who's pulling out? There we go. Let me drink some of my coffee here. You want to come race, Naki? Alright, gold hunting and ACR. Excellent. Oh, yeah, you ought to reinstall this game, buddy. They've had so many updates recently. Let me show you. They added a bunch of great cars back in December. Let's see, where's the Descender update? Here you go. So there's Touristenfahrten on the Nürburgring, right? So you got the usual tourist, and then they added the Aston Mountain Valkyrie. In the supercar class, so there's a hypercar and a supercar Valkyrie now. And then they added the Maserati MC20 in supercars, Audi R8 V10, Viper. So there's 2 Vipers in the game now, the ACR and the GT3 ACR from 2005. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Fucking Viper. I love the Viper. And that's the Supercars Part 2 DLC for $7.99. So that's all your supercars. And then Racing USA bonus pack. This is, they added a bunch of ovals and a bunch of stock cars. So you got the old school stock cars from the 80s and 90s. And then you got the modern ones, 23 and 24. So that's nice if you like ovals and racing and you don't want to play iRacing and you actually want to just race with your friends and not, have to write reports on people, then that's great. They rebranded some of their icons so they're a little easier to read now. That's kind of cool. Physics updates across all of these things. AI improvements. I think the AI is damn nice now. And there's a free camera option. Allows users to free roam the track. Check this out. Control F. So once you're on, like, let's see, trackside. There you go. See, Control F. Now we're in free camera mode, right? So we can fly. Choose the position of your camera, which I think is a massive improvement, personally. I don't have all the buttons configured here, but you get the idea, right? So I got this hooked up to my, I mapped it to my gamepad. This is a nice update. For those of you that like to make cool videos like I do, this is a really nice update. So you can just go in and out of it with Control F, so you're right back on the car. Go Control F and the car just leaves you behind. And then you can fly along like a drone. Choose a corner. Oh yeah, man, there's been so many updates since 21, buddy. I mean, wow, you've missed a lot then. So there's a lot of cool stuff for you now. Through the Steam Winter Sale, they were selling everything like at a really good discount. So you might actually find this stuff on some of those other game sites. I don't know which ones you use, but you know, if you're looking to save money, you can probably figure it out. Then back beyond that, there's just like always updates. Like they drop new stuff and then they tweak it. And that's like what has been going on with this game for 5 years. Just look at all of these updates. I mean, just the guys, they just don't stop. They just look at all the updates. I've never seen a game that has so many updates. Oh, and Naki, since you're a rally guy, the rallycross cars on here are amazing. They're amazing. Go to the DLC. You go and look for the adrenaline pack right here. Oh, that's part 2. Well, trophy trucks. But adrenaline pack number 1. Where did I put it? Oh, this is the one. Okay, adrenaline pack number 2. Yeah, here you go. Part 1. Rallycross cars, cross karts, Formula Drift, and then it adds the rallycross tracks as well. So you get 6 rallycross tracks. And let's see, this add-on is currently $14.99. So if you get the base game plus this rallycross, you could pretty much come and race with me and Buzz anytime you want. That's the way we set it up. So people don't have to own a bunch of DLC. We haven't even really got into doing a bunch of DLC yet. And to be clear, I mean, you'd think that I was paid by these guys to show all this stuff. I am not. I am not. I'm just a huge fan.
I am. So buy it. Buy it now. No, I'm not. I'm only joking. I'm not.
You want Buzz to pay his rent, right?
Right.
Make sure you buy this game.
Do it. Use code HOZ at checkout for 0% off as well.
If Buzz's baby goes hungry, it'll be your fault. Group C is what we're driving right now. I love Group C. It's just pure race car. And for those who have never played this game before, I'll give you the short description. This is what Project Cars 3 should have been before Cody's got their filthy fucking hands on it.
Yep, 100%. This is Project Cars 3. Yep. That was a nice overtake. That was good. That was good. I like the way this just works as well. Like with myself, I got 3 screens, all stupid setup, but I can literally turn the game off, put on VR, and load it, and it just works. I don't have to change 1,000 settings. It just works. Like, and then I can turn the VR off, come back to 3 screens, go back to 1 screen. Like, it doesn't. You don't have to mess about with it. It's such a good game.
Yeah, it does save 2 different hardware configurations, one for VR, one for flat screens, which is why even the graphics settings that you use will be tied to whichever display you're using.
Right. There you go. So.
I noticed that because I go into my VR and I'm like, hey, the graphics are all turned down to make it efficient. All right, perfect. And then I go back to flat screen and it's perfectly pretty. Everything's cranked up because my machine does a better job with just a single screen than it does on VR. Whoa, what you just see?
Yeah.
Come on. Here we go. Tires warm now. know a lot of folks like iRacing, but what I dislike about something like iRacing is it's just a little bit too formal for me. Like having to sign up for races and wait around and then race with a bunch of random folks and then you hope that they have track etiquette. I prefer racing with our community, and it's a bunch of friends, and track etiquette is implied because nobody's trying to like piss anybody off. They're all friends. And this game is much better for just getting in, setting up a race with your homies. You can make it private so nobody can join except your friends. And Hairless Bear is actually working on getting the dedicated server all set up.
Nice. I may have one for us as well after this weekend.
Excellent.
I know a man too.
Excellent.
So yeah, we may have a couple then.
That'd be great, man. I think that's one of the nicest things about this is you can host a dedicated server on another machine. You don't have to buy another copy of the game. And you can just configure it how you want. You can save a bunch of settings on there. You can save pre-configured race combos and all that stuff. Can be saved into little files. And you can even set it up in a schedule too, so it just changes automatically every day of the week.
Nice.
It just says, you want to have fun? Preposterous.
What?
Ain't no fun here, boys.
Like I
Ain't
have to say, I like iRacing. I think iRacing is good. I think it feels good. The only downside to iRacing is, like you say, there are people in it. If it wasn't for the people, iRacing would be one of the best simulators out there, I think.
This job would be great if it wasn't for the people.
Right?
But yeah, the free camera, bro. I love the free camera. Such a great addition.
I like with this game as well is they're not just doing updates for the sake of it or putting things in for the sake of it. Like they do things and add good things to it, you know, things that are useful for us.
Yeah, they themselves race this game. The Redsa guys down in Brazil, they've been making content for Assetto Corsa and R Factor 2 for a decade. And then they finally went, you know what? Let's try making our own game. And they leased this engine from the owner of, what's it called? Slightly Mad Studios?
Yeah.
So they leased the engine, they started building this game, and they still confer with that guy all the time, because that guy is always making changes to the engine, you know, the game engine.
Okay.
I didn't even load my setup. What a noob. What a noob. Did you, I shortened my final a whole bunch and then I lengthened my last gear. Did you do something similar, Buzz? Because if not, I recommend it.
I just loaded up this dude's setup.
Oh, right. Okay, you already had it maxed up.
Yeah. I stole some other dude's setup.
What the? How am I? I'm in the pits.
What?
I did something with the camera, and it messed me up, I guess. Okay, well, I'm just observing for this race. I seem to be stuck in the monitor view in the pits.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's probably because it expired while I was still in free camera. So I guess that's a glitch we ought to tell them about. That's the first time I've seen that.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
All right, so we're going to follow Buzz. No pressure, Buzz. We're totally not watching and judging.
We judge and we don't listen. We judge and we don't listen. Whoa!
Yikes!
You can't just...
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. Just get it back on the track. Oh God, no! Meep. Hey, stop honking, dude. Meep. He's just bumping into you. Oh, that's a bummer of a start.
Oh, yeah, you can't just juke over like that right into a braking zone. That's not that's not good, man. Because that's what happens. I panic.
Are you behind the green car?
Yes, sir.
All right. We're watching you on the overhead. I'm gonna fly my drone around.
Oh, that's cool.
We need to be able to adjust some sensitivity settings on the gamepad, though, I think. I know a guy who does this for a living, chasing cars around racetracks with a drone. We're going to bring him out for a couple of our events this year.
Oh, nice.
We're going to try to hook the cameras up to the live stream, including the drone cam.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, it'll be our test, so, you know, there might be some flubs and stuff, but, you know, we'll do the best we can.
I have to say, I like watching like the Formula Drift events, and they run the drone cams in that, and they're like right up next to the two cars drifting. That looks
I love
sick.
that. Yeah, it's so cool. I love it when they fucking do that shit. It's like as long as they're really smooth and not like, you know, zooming in and zooming out, you know, just like follow nice and smooth. It's great. Like the sensitivity of my gamepad right now is kind of ridiculous. But you just go whatever you map it to. For me, it's Control F. You can just go in and out of first-person view. So here we are back in the cockpit with Buzz. So making pace. Very nice through there. Yeah, they've done a lot to improve the tire model in this game in the last couple of years as well. Specifically talking to Naki, just since he hasn't played it since 21. But the tire model, it was always good enough for me because I'm not that great. But now the tire model is starting to bring our friends from other racing games here to do some more casual track racing, which is what we love doing here. And I swear, the rallycross on here is better than Dirt Rally 2.0. Like, all my buddies from Izzy's channel, they come and do rallycross with me on here now.
That was, yeah, those cars even on Austria the other night was really good. Spielberg.
Oh yeah, Spielberg on the wet tarmac. Oh, it's so fun. So much sideways.
On the hill, I got it locked up, turned it in, and I got the best reverse entry I've ever done in my life.
That downhill last corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's so
Chuck
fun.
it in.
just so much room there to just go flying sideways, reverse entry all the way down the hill. It's so great. Now once again, guys, just buy the basic game and then just wait for the packages to go on sale, because they do every couple of months. All the packages go on sale every couple of months.
I think you can get the base game for like $8.99 when it's on sale as well. It's super cheap.
Yeah, it's like 12 bucks normally. Yeah, it's like 9 bucks when it's 30% off. It's not bad at all. It really isn't. And then since Buzz and I have all the tracks, you can drive all the tracks, because the tracks are shared through the host. And then we always provide people with cars that they can play with, because we'd rather people come play with us instead of being like playing DLC stuff all the time. A lot of the times I'll host like a GT race with like 7 or 8 classes of GTs, so you can just drive whatever you want. So if you got the new stuff, you drive that. If you got the old stuff, you drive that. I try to keep everything balanced and competitive.
Oh, from way back. Sorry, that was rude. That was rude. Push you all the way around now, thank you.
We've done a little messing around on the rallycross tracks too. Like you can even take the Group A DTMs, like the M2 and the M3 and the 190 Mercedes and the Audi V8, and those actually go quite well on the rallycross track. Just lower the tire pressure, raise the suspension, calibrate brakes. Very nice, Buzz. Keep him out there. Keep him out there. He's still on your left. Okay, you're clear. Oh, they added an in-game spotter to this game too. I noticed when I was playing Rallycross. But then it also works in stock cars.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Might be too late.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yep.
too late.
Better take that cut.
Oh, there, I got 5. I'll
Slap
take
on
one.
the wrist for that. How many track cuts do you got it set on? 5 or
5
or something? Yeah, 5's pretty good. Ooh, man, making time on him on that section. Holy cow. Watch that GTP, his brakes suck. Pocket Corvettes.
Stay tight here. They normally, no, didn't work that time.
Yikes. You got it. That's a little bit tricky there, eh?
Turbo in that second gear is just like, hello.
I'm short shifting to third and then going after that.
Yeah, I quite like this back section now. You can kind of just, you just got a little lift and then use the downforce and the grip and then back on the power and then this as well, just into third and do the same sort of thing.
Yeah, just a little brake pivot.
There we go.
Very nice.
Up to 7th. I'll take 7th.
Yeah, 7th after being totally smashed to the back. That's pretty great. You got back through 50% of the field. Sauber's just such a nice car.
Whew. Yeah, that dude at the beginning, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but it felt like he just moved. I saw my line all the way down the inside, and as I hit the brakes, he moved, and as soon as you turn and brake in that car, like, that's it, game over. Like,
Yeah.
oh well. That was not too bad. 7th.
Got one more, right?
Yes, sir. One more. And then I have to adult, unfortunately.
Lame.
Do some housework. Right. Do some housework, put the dinner on, sort out some bits, and then go pick my daughter up from school. My wife finishes early today, though, which is nice, so she'll be home earlier.
Oh, right.
She finishes at 2:30 today. So.
Yeah, the key to primo adulting is knowing that after you come home from work, you can go back to being a regular person who enjoys their life.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's why I'm happy, because if my wife finishes early, I might be able to get on the game a bit earlier, you see.
Yeah,
that's
helpful. That's helpful.
Right, load. This one complete. Nice. Oh, hang on. Okay. I think we'll start again from the back. I quite like that. I'm very surprised. This is the best. Like, in the last couple of races, especially last week at Watkins Glen, my tires just seemed to blow up and couldn't keep the car on the road. So I'm very surprised that I'm having such a good set of races in this car today, because I normally struggle in these cars, but with a good setup, it's really good. Really good.
Yeah, I find almost every car on this game, if I just don't overdo the brake pressure, I'm laughing, having a good time. It's that fine line where you want to be able to press the brakes really hard without locking them up, you know? My trouble is always remembering you got to do a nice out lap here, because the tires are always cold in practice.
Yeah, you got to get some heat in them first. That's why I was struggling with that back section. I was like, oh, this isn't very good. But then once the tires heated up, and you sort of I stay in fourth in whatever setup I've got, and I sort of just use the downforce of the car and just lift off slightly, and it sticks to the road once the tires are heated.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
It's definitely a good feel once they're warm. Night and day in these cars too. Cold or freaking ice bricks, and then once they're warm, they're sticky. It's so cool. Like right now, my tires are at 46 degrees Fahrenheit. That is still quite cold. When the track is 126 degrees and the ambient temperature is 76, 47 degree tires, that's still very cold. You can use the brakes, pivot back and forth, get some heat in them. And what I've noticed is really great is they added flat spotting to these like a few updates ago. So if you flat spot your tires while they're still cold, you're going to have to deal with that for the entire race.
And you can feel it as well. You feel the every time it goes round, you can feel it.
Yep.
Yeah. My favorite, I have to say, I do like the open wheel cars, because when you lock it up, you can see the flat spot appear on the tire, so you can physically see the dark spot going round on the tire.
Yeah, where
you're
it's all
driving.
blistered. Yep.
Yeah, it's so cool. So yeah, I like open wheelers for that reason as well. I like just seeing the wheels. It's cool.
I think it was last night or 2 nights ago, me and the boys were doing the Formula Trainers on like some smaller ovals, and man, that was fun.
Okay.
That was really fun.
Cool.
The Formula Trainers have come a long way on this game. like.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a mixture for formulas next week. Then we can do the 60s at Old Monza.
Ooh, I would love
Do
that.
trainers at some oval track. I'll have a feel about, see what there is, and maybe something a bit more modern somewhere else.
Cool. I like both those ideas so far.
Yeah, we seem to have switched recently. I seem to be picking classes of cars. I've quite liked that. Like this week was prototypes, so we had these Group Cs, which were the proper prototypes. We got the LMDHs at Silverstone, which are the latest prototypes, and the other choice was P4s, which are like the radical cars, those sort of prototypes at Ballista.
Yeah, I like that
which
class
was really good
grouping.
fun, actually.
Yeah, I like what you've
Yeah.
been doing with that class grouping. I think that's good because then people aren't choosing between wildly different setups. They just go, okay, what kind of formula do I want?
Yeah. Like we did the trucks as well. So we had the Montanas, which are like the Ute trucks. So you got mini trucks, and then we had the big rig trucks. So we got big trucks, and then we had trophy trucks as well, which I thought was quite cool.
Yeah, that's a good setup too. Oh, I missed the brakes. Oh, damn it. Not too bad. Much for that, man.
That was perfect! Oh my god, that was perfect! Oh, I'm gonna have to come back and clip that. After 12, okay. That was brilliant! From my screen, you sort of hit the barrier, jumped flat, twisted in the air, landed on the track and carried on driving. It was awesome outside. That looked so good.
Yeah, I tried to land it somewhere where I wasn't going to die if it was real life.
That was perfect.
Like, you turn any harder and you just start spinning, right? But
Yeah.
I've had some offs in real life before, too, where you just can't panic. You know, you got to be like, okay, let's slow the car down, go between the trees.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that on my bike. I came off on the bike. The bike was on the floor. We're sliding. I'm sliding across the grass thinking, that was pretty stupid, wasn't it? I should just sort of like wait and slide until everything stops here.
Yeah, the
Like you say,
out.
just don't panic. Just and then I'm just sliding across the grass like, oh, okay, this is cool.
You know, it's that
Yeah,
ability to
just-
panic later that, like, you think about it later and you go, oh, well, I really messed that up. But, like, in the moment, you're just like, this is interesting.
Yeah.
That's the speed tune right there.
Yeah, my issue was the tyres. I didn't warm the tyres up enough. Panicked. I went out, we were doing a track day, and I went out, they put me at the front, so I was like, oh, I better get some space between me and the other riders then, so that I'm not slowing everybody up. But I did that on the out lap, so I pushed too hard, went into a corner and just had no front grip, and the bike just went down, and we just went straight on. I was like, okay, that was stupid.
You know, you're a Superbike fan. Have you ever played Isle of Man 2?
I didn't play the second one, I played the first one. It was hard as fuck. I haven't played the second or the third. I did play all of the rides are very good. But yeah, TT is crazy.
What I really like about Isle of Man 2 was when you put it on the absolute realistic setting, you've got a front brake and a rear brake and a clutch and shifting and not only side to side weight balance, but you've actually got front to back weight balance too. Because you know, as a Superbike rider, you need to lean back to get your brakes down, right?
Yep.
And you got to lean forward to get your power down, right? That game does it so well, so well.
If you actually watch
that
good
for
riders,
Christmas or your birthday or something. So that's a great game.
yeah, they are very good games. If you watch like a GP rider or like a really good sports bike rider, they don't actually spend any time on the seat.
Yeah, right. They're moving
Like you
all
say,
about, using their
it's
butt as
always
ballast.
about yeah. And even when you go fast, the way that you move, you don't just like duck down and tuck in. You have to move your whole body back, so your arse goes to the back of the seat, so that you're as low as possible and as smooth as possible. But then you've got to pop up, and you're literally your arse is just moving around all over the place.
Yeah, I learned to ride dirt bikes like that, so it makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, same with that. You're sort of like up and you want to go left, so you're pushing up and into the left and moving that weight and then back over again. And yeah, you spend very little time on the seat. It's more for show. Oh no! Oh, hello.
Hello?
There's a car there.
Don't mind.
Interesting.
Nobody died. It's okay. No insurance needs to be filed.
But yeah, I do like the bike games. They're bringing out Ride 6 as well. Ride is more like the Forza Horizon of bike games. Whereas...
Yeah, it's all street app stuff, right? Like, yeah, superbike stuff.
Yeah. Whereas, well, you get lots of different types. You can get the cruisers, you get off-road stuff.
Oh, wow.
Dirt bike that we're talking about. You can get what they call naked bikes. So they're the ones without like the pointy faces. They've got like a Harley would be like a naked sport bike.
Oh, like a cafe racer kind of thing.
Cafe racer, yeah, that sort of thing, yeah.
That sounds
and they do the big sports bikes. Yeah, they do all sorts of different ones. Like I say, it's like the Forza Horizon of bike games. Whereas the TT games are more like, I would say, sort of like Le Mans Ultimate, because they're categorized to that sort of class. So you're doing super bikes, you're doing super 600s, you're doing the sports bikes at Le Mans, at the TT. So yeah, depends what you want. If you want more arcadey, then try Ride. But if you want to go full blown, like this is simulation, then yeah, the TT is the one you want. That is.
So
it's hard.
So if I just buy a Ride game now, which one do you suggest? 4 or 5?
Yeah, I guess I would always say sort of the latest. I think I returned 4, because it had this weird wobble to it that made me feel rather sick. I think 5 was the last one I had. Let me just have a look. Right, I got 2, 3, and 5. Yeah, so I think I sent back 4. 5 was good. They've got 6 coming out. What did I do? 10 hours in that. 10 hours in that one. 8 hours in that. Yeah, Ride 5 is my most played as well. So yeah, I'd say 5 at the minute. But yeah, it's good fun. It's definitely more arcadey than the others, but you still, saying that, it's still. I don't like Simcade and that, but it's still sort of you've got to, like you say, you've got to do your balance, you've got to do your brakes. You can crank it up to make it more difficult and have a front brake and a rear brake rather than having them combined. So yeah, you can crank it up and make it harder on yourself, or you can keep it as it is.
Yeah, I got you. I like to play it on the easier settings and just have a bit of fun, but I like the realistic handling physics. Like, as far as difficulty, I don't crank up the difficulty, but I love doing realistic handling physics on Isle of Man 2, and it's ridiculous. Like, it takes a while to get used to it, but it is so good. Like, you can absolutely just pin the throttle and flip the bike. Like, if you have to lean forward, Yep. Yeah, I've done that a few times when I've been trying to play it. Sorry if I just got up out of my seat. I've just gone to let my dogs out for 2 seconds, otherwise they're gonna go up the cooker or something, I guess. About banging on the back door. But yeah, the TTs are very good. Yeah, I think Ramp's quite right. 2 and 3 were very, very good. Ride 1 was great. Ride 2 and 3 were very good. Ride 4, I think I sent back because it was making me feel sick, I think, when I was trying to ride it. I don't know if it was the screen I'm using or if it was stretched or something, but it was a bit weird. But yeah, 5 was very good. But it didn't have the appropriate camera adjustments or anything?
Yeah, I think I was trying to play it on like my ultra wides. The edges are blurred and it gives me like that motion sickness feeling because it's maybe motion blur, and I don't know.
Yeah, gotcha. On this game, I've got the first cockpit set up without the blurred, you know how you got the focus point in the middle that's nice and clean and then all the sides are blurred out? I've got that set up so that when I play in VR, I can use that and then it feels good. So like the first cockpit, no blur. Second cockpit, blur. I love how flexible all the camera settings are on this game. Like, if you really like racing and chase cam, you can. Want to do cockpit or hood cam or bumper cam or whatever, and all the FOV is adjustable for every single camera. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of up to the developer, too, to give you access to those settings or not. What's up, Stone? Want to do some Species Unknown after this race?
Okay. I'm back.
Ready when you are, buddy.
Yes, sir. There we go. Yeah, that Species was really good, actually, the other day. I'm glad... hey, Stone. I'm glad you were there to play it with us, because I would have got lost massively on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a really good game, actually. I quite like that.
I was telling Stone about how we were down to Mackie just saving us with the freeze gun, and then he did not freeze it long enough, and he got chomped. All right, here we go. Last race.
Here we go.
Lots of brake lights. There's Buzz climbing up the outside. I'm going with him. Corvette's bumping into you. Wow, this Corvette is like moving in the brake zone.
Yeah, I hate that. I mean, I guess it's realistic. You played iRacing.
What are you doing? That's my favorite quote from iRacing. What are you doing? I'm just not that serious of a track racer, otherwise I'd probably play it more.
I think I want to try to go back to Le Mans Ultimate. They've introduced a badge system now, so it pairs you up with other drivers that have the similar badges to you.
That's
So
good.
if you crash, it'll say that, oh, you're a risk, or if you've been banned, you'll get a badge that says you're just coming back off of a ban. If you race cleanly, like I do, you get like a green diamond next to your name. So I did one test race after they added these badges. Found out that I got the super clean driver badge.
Nice.
Went into a race, and 2 out of the, I don't know how many there was, maybe 20 of us. 2 out of those 20 had returning from a ban badge, and everybody else had the clean driver badge. And I had an awesome race.
Excellent. That's a really good system. I like that.
So we may go for that. As long as it sort of pairs you up, like I say, I only did one race. So as long as it pairs me up with drivers that are all green, we should have a good race. But then as well, if it doesn't, at least you know which names to look out for. Because they're like, oh, prone to crash.
Warning. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
So the only thing I didn't like was you can only see it when you're in like a menu. If you go into the race and you're on the track, when you see their names above their thing or you see them in their relative, they take the badges away, and I'd quite like to see the badges in the relative so that if I have one of these people come up behind me, I know.
Yeah, right. Watch your back.
I'm coming up with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once I'm into the race, I might not remember that it was such and such, you know, or
I bet
might
you're not
forget
the only
name.
person with that idea. Maybe you guys can go to the forums and put that in front of the devs.
Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, like I said, I haven't tried it enough to see what it's like, but I think I might try it on Tuesday and give it a go because I like the game. The game feels really good.
The game looks
built
amazing.
really good. It's built off of R Factor 2, so for me, I feel R Factor 2 has some of the best handling because of the tires and the brakes. So this game feels awesome. It is very limited because you can obviously only drive GT3s or
Same car.
oh no. Or you've got
stepping out for me.
the LMP stuff, but it feels very good. It does really feel good. But yeah, for me, I like cars. I like going fast. I like speed. So yeah, I'm down if it's rally, if it's hill climbs, if it's track racing, if it's hell. Have you seen the not speed boats, but they are some twisted boat racing on like super narrow tracks, and they're like a rally. So you have a co-driver, you have the driver of the boat, and then you have a co-driver, and the co-driver is pointing which way to go.
That sounds
and it's done on like a little swampland, and they are rapid. Oh, I'll share a video in the Discord later with them.
Oh, I think I saw a clip of Travis Pastrana doing that for fun one day.
Maybe, yeah. I think one of his boats might have been in one of the Gymkhana videos or something. But yeah, it's insane. I'd love to do a bit of that. But yeah, and I watch. Have you ever seen the tractor pulls? They're good fun. I like watching that.
Totally. Those are great.
Big old tractors pulling all that weight, like who can go, and then at the end they're like bah, 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 and then the engine explodes. Like, oh, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm down for anything. Like, as long as we can have fun and go fast, like let's do it. Like, I'll play it. So yeah, I do like Le Mans Ultimate. Like I like iRacing, but it's the people. Unfortunately, Le Mans Ultimate is only really online. That's where the good racing really is. But it's people again, you know, you're back to the iRacing style, so hopefully this badge system works. That would be good.
That's why I like to, when I just host sessions on here and I leave it open, I will restrict it by safety standard, like safety badge. So, like, I just go above the U, because the U is the brand new, right? So I'll just go to F rating, because people that just corner dive all the time, they can't even get to the F rating.
Oh, okay.
So it's still fairly open, but just avoid the brand new or habitual crashers, you know.
Yeah, you have to do at least a couple of races to know where you are.
Yeah. You can get to the F badge in about 5 clean races, so if you see somebody who's on this game for 5 years and they're still a U, you know exactly how bad they are.
Right.
Because you don't lose safety rating on this game. You can only gain it.
Oh.
And after 5 years, they're still a U, there's a problem. And it counts against you when you hit walls or hit other cars. Like going in the grass is no problem. Going off track is no problem. Running into something, that's when it's a problem. Kind of like the SA rating on ACC. Oh yeah, well right, it's only an online thing, so you gotta have at least 6 people in your lobby to gain safety rating. So that's the other thing it tells you. If somebody has something above a U, they've raced with other people without crashing into them. And you can still finish last place and get a good safety rating. The number is the speed rating. That's why I've got S, which is the top tier, and I got like 1200, which is a terribly slow speed rating. So I spend all my time just not crashing into me. As much as possible, anyway.
There we go.
Something to note about these cars, if you look at the dash, you'll see that there's a line for your shift point. In this case, in the Nissan, it's 7,500 is the shift point. But if you look at the tachometer, it's 8,500. That's like going higher than necessary. You can actually shift at 7,500 and get a faster time. Wyoming.
That is the one downside, Wyoming, to sim racing is that feel. Like, going back to the bikes again, but what you say about the rev range, one of my bikes used to redline at 11,000. I was changing gear on the back straight, like maxing it out, and I'm changing at 10,000, and every now and again I'd be just riding along, and then bang, you hear this massive bang, and I'd have nothing. It'd just pop itself out of gear, and it was really strange. I couldn't work it out. And all it was where I was changing gear. What I did was I started changing, instead of 10,000, I changed at 9,000, and never had the problem for the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's like
So
just,
you
it
miss
gets
that
too
feel.
much torque and pops it out of gear. I've seen that on regular race cars too.
Yeah, and you can feel it, and it makes a difference. And that's the only thing that's missing from the sim. But this is why I want motion, because then I feel you could get at least some of it.
Indeed.
We got a third that time. I'll take that.
Yeah, I feel that, Wyoming. You can get pedal sets that'll give you more force feedback, like little, actuators, or not actuators, but little kinetic things on the pedals. But then you're just dependent on whether the game has that information anyway.
Yeah. My wife is very much the same as that. Thing that she hates about driving the manual cars in the game is she's like, there's none of these games have a biting point. And that's one thing that I like again about BeamMG. You can't feel it in the pedal, but you can feel it in the car and the game, because if you do it slow enough, the car will just move forward and then be fine. If you brake and don't hit the clutch, you'll feel the car jolt, 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 rather than just instantly shut off like it does in WRC.
Yeah.
You'll feel the car jolt before it shuts off, which is really cool. I wonder though if you could get the feel with one of these new what do they call it? Is it an active pedal?
Yeah, active pedals.
The
that's what I
Moser
meant.
or the Sim Hub thing.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you could get it with an active pedal, but then you'd need 3 of them, which is like, they're what, $2,000 each?
Yeah, I
Emma.
mean, there's cheaper ways to do it. We've got friends in the community who have done it with an Arduino and a little bit of programming on SimHub. So if you're savvy, you can do it yourself.
There we go. There we go.
Hammer down.
Awesome. I got a 3rd place. Hooray!
GG.
I made the podium. Yeah, that was good racing actually. I really enjoyed those cars and that track. It's tough because it's so narrow. There's not massive places to overtake or good corners to overtake, which makes that part tough. But the cars and the track felt pretty good actually. I like that one. Group C's at Montreal 88. Nice.
Yep, that was fun.
Are you sticking on? Are you doing some more? Are you doing some species or?
I'm going to take a break on the stream so you can find another raid target.
No worries.
I'm going to raid Smoky Doggy 1983.
Should we go and jump in his face, see what he says? Let's go see Smokey. What's he doing? WRC today. Nice. He was doing some yesterday. That was awesome.
Yeah, Wolvie's on.
So, yeah, let's go see
Everybody
Smokey.
knows Wolvie, though. I'm trying to get new people off the floor. So
Yeah.
we're going to raid Smoky Doggy 1983.
Sweet. Cool. Okay then, sir. I shall see you over there. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for.
Cheers, Buzz. Thanks
I do
for
appreciate
hosting.
it. Yeah, don't forget, stick around because Nate will be on later doing something else. And we may be doing some Elite Dangerous tonight, so who knows? Stick
Yeah, all
around.
those things.
Cool. All right, man. Take care. See you later. Peace. Bye.
Later, bro. All right, and those for watching this channel, we're going to go over and hang out with our friend Smokey Doggy 1983. He does come do lobbies with us on Sundays. He's relatively new to the rally community, but he's a good dude, and he's a good racer. So come hang out, give him some support, slap that follow down. If you want to go do something else after that, no worries, no worries. Just want to introduce you to one of our new friends. All right, and I'm going to break up the shared chat here. Activity feed for today. Go Forest with the resub and the 10 stream streak. Thank you very much. Johnny Not Sasaki, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the WRF. And honorable mention for my buddy Sillin. We're going to go do a shout out for my buddy Sillin. He's got some time off between his new job now, so you guys might see him on very shortly. And this is the guy, if you have any plans to go and do some motion rig, follow this guy, and he can help you. He's the man when it comes to sim motion stuff. There you go. Thanks, guys. We'll see you over at Smokies. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.